today. Super blessed to be able to be a part of your morning. We're going to be diving into 1 Corinthians chapter 11. We're going to be starting in verse 8. And what Paul has been talking about is dealing with how people were behaving in the church. And one of the issues that was going on was how women were very open and flagrant with kind of how they presented themselves, and Paul is dialing that back, and he's doing it in a very cultural sense, specifically as it relates to head coverings. But I think there's some really important practical things for us today, and so I'm going to be in verse 8. It says this: "For man is not from woman, but woman is from man. Nor was man created for the woman, but the woman for man. For this reason, the woman ought to have a symbol of authority on her head because of the angels. Therefore, neither is man independent of woman, nor woman independent of man in the Lord. For as woman came from man, even so man comes through woman, but all things are from God." So when he's talking about these head coverings, there's this understanding of a general level of respect amongst everybody. And why does he encourage the head coverings? Well, because it would be a symbol that the woman is married, and that the woman is going to be kind of under some measure of submission for the man. It also was designed to indicate a sense of modesty, right? And modesty would make it very obvious that this person, for other single men, or even other married men, unfortunately, is off limits. And that mutually together there's a unification of respect that comes to everyone. Like if a woman is going to dress not modestly and be very flagrant and flaunting around everything that she has in order to gain attention, or even in ignorance perhaps, that's going to cause someone to stumble, right? In the same respect, if a man is simply going to be looking and being awkward and make people feel, women feel uncomfortable, that also would be a violation of what God had designed for the relationship between a man and a woman, right? And so when it comes to the total organization of how the church was supposed to be run, is it's a general mutual respect. And for ladies, you got to think about modesty. What do you wear? Right? Are you actually going to be causing somebody to stumble by something that you're putting on? Right? Men, wear your eyes. Right? They need to be on the things of the Lord, the things that matter, rather than on the things that they shouldn't be. And so whose responsibility is it? Yes, it's both, actually. Right? And so this was a very cultural response to say, hey, listen, this person is off limits, so treat them with a higher level of respect as though it's somebody's wife rather than an opportunity. And so I share all these things because in a broader sense, this is how the people of God should work. There is a mutual respect for every single person, right? Marriages are holy, sanctified, set apart, designed for a man, a woman to be able to have unification together. And so we should always have a high level of respect for another person's wife, another person's husband, and therefore we're going to handle ourselves in ways that are going to honor them. And so that's really what Paul's getting at with this section, is that you should have a general measure of honor for those within the church by how you present yourself and how you handle yourself amongst those of the opposite sex.